everybody, I am DJ PowerPlay, and you might recognize my voice from Boots and Ballgames every Tuesday at 9 a.m. But this time, we are here with Riley Wallace for an interview and a live session. Up-and-coming artist and current pirate, actually. So glad to have you here on WZMB. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be here.
That's awesome. So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm from right down the road from the station here in Washington, North Carolina. I was born and raised there and moved here. I've lived here for several years. I just moved back from Bath after a while, though.
Hey, that's awesome. So let's jump right into it. So for the first question, for anyone hearing your music for the first time today, how would you describe like your country and folk sound?
I definitely describe it as classic. I'm really into classics. There are some new artists that I listen to. I'm going to play some in the session here, but classics like Merle Haggard and Hank Williams, stuff my grandmama liked to listen to.
Oh, that is awesome. Hank Williams is a great pull. How did you actually get started in like the country genre and even like writing yourself?
Well, I started out playing stuff like grunge and punk rock, kind of stuff like that. And my dad, he has a pretty diverse music taste, and he listens to country music, and he was showing me some stuff, and I was like, hey, I like this. And it was Tyler Childers. I started listening to Tyler Childers, and then I started playing his albums and just sitting down and learning all of them, and that's what really got me into it until I discovered classic country music.
That's awesome. So since you are an ECU student, and you even said you grew up in Greenville, how does that kind of like shape your music and even like gave you the motivation you need to start making music?
The scene around here is open and it's diverse, and you're going to run into a lot of different things, and each and every place you go, whether it be somewhere you get paid to play, is going to be different from the neighboring building right beside it. And these open mics, you see some great acts out here, so being able to be open and decide what I want to do and not feel judged with the type of music I play, it feels good. Everybody around the South likes country music.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, everybody in the South does like country music. You ain't wrong. So this has been a major year for you with your kid being born, Atlas. Congratulations, by the way. That's awesome. How has becoming a dad helped your inspiration with music, and have you written any songs about him?
I'm working on songs about him. I'm working on songs for him for when he grows up, so he don't end up like I did. But as far as writing music goes, it's changed. Being a father, it's changed that in the same way it's changed a lot of things. There's a whole level of love and responsibility that I didn't know was going to go into it. I learned something new every day, just like I learned something new every day about everything else. And so I have a deeper connection to things, and I can find a deeper passion in music because of him. It's a new connection, and it's something that I can share with him as he grows up.
That's awesome. I'm shocked you still have time to write music, especially with the newborn. So I actually saw on your Instagram that you love to travel and are always on the move. What's your favorite place that you've been to, and has any place inspired you?
I think a lot about New York City. I've been to all the boroughs in New York City, and I like it where it's peaceful down here a little bit more, but New York City probably would be influential in the music. But last summer, me and my lady friend Savannah, we took a road trip up just through a couple states, through Virginia and Maryland and Delaware, and those are bland states compared to New York, but we had such a good time, and I saw a lot of great things, and I didn't know there was anything in Delaware, and they had beautiful beaches off the Cape, and you could look out and see New Jersey, and that was pretty cool to me.
Have you written any songs about your little road trip?
I have. It's called Virginia, and I'm working on an album, and it'll be on the album. The album is probably going to take a year to record. Hopefully I'll have a single out here by February, though. The one I'm playing in the session.
Hey, that's awesome. So I saw that you played places like the Alley Cat Records. Is there a specific place that you have played that stuck with you or even inspired you more?
I got a couple. The first place I played, they're closed now. It was called Trollingwood. It was the first place I played when I was 13 years old. I had a little band that we had together. We were terrible, but it was a good time.
Good start.
And everybody loved to listen to it. And I'd say Alley Cat Records, especially when it was downtown, when it was so small and everybody was shoulder to shoulder in there, and everybody loved hearing anything. It didn't matter what it was. So, and there's a couple places in Washington that I really enjoy.
That's so cool. So when we were texting earlier, you actually said that your sound changed since high school, and you even said like it was grunge earlier. What inspired the change to country?
Probably I started really listening and getting into the classics, and at first country music wasn't really my cup of tea. Sweet tea,
Hey.
not hot tea. Just kidding. It took listening to the older stuff. John Prine was a big one, and I'm like, yeah, country music ain't all about trucks and guns. It's about family and simplicity, really.
Mm-hmm.
And, just fighting your way through life. So that's what really, it struck a nerve with me. I could really relate to it. So that's what got me to change into doing country. And I always liked country music. It's just I wasn't huge into it. So.
Yeah, Hank Williams will have that effect on you.
Yeah.
So I actually saw you had a dog as well as a son. Does your dog and Atlas get along? Because they have to be the same size, especially with the newborn.
Yeah, Atlas he's about to turn 4 months soon, and he's outgrowing the dog. The dog though, I think he thinks that's his kid. And the baby
awesome.
cries, and we'll have him on his swing in the floor, and the dog will come up licking his face and trying to take care of him, give him hugs. It's real cute, and I don't think Atlas cares too much to get licked in the face every day though. I wouldn't either.
Does it make him cry more? Does it make him stop crying?
Oh, no. I think he just gets so confused by it. He doesn't know what to do. They get along well, though.
That's awesome. So, before this, you actually performed a song by you, an original. Could you give the viewers a little background on what inspired you to make the song and what's it about?
Sure. Well, I was a student at ECU here. I was originally a communications major. I wanted to study journalism. And then Savannah, my lady friend, told me she was pregnant, and I decided I wanted to do something I like to do. I didn't really want to go to school, and I made the mistake of thinking art school would be easy. Tank the GPA.
Yeah, that's going to happen as an art student.
And her and I had found, we were living in Bath, North Carolina at the time. It's about a little less than an hour away from here, out in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't have anything, and financially, I didn't think I'd have to save for something like this through high school, and I've worked since I was able to work, but I never saved any of it. And so it led me to a place where I had to really learn how to get by on my own and take the help that was helpful. And so that song is about the struggle and how to come out of it with a positive attitude, especially with a baby.
That's great. That's very inspirational. Well, before we actually listen to the new song, I guess, feel free to shout out any socials or even re-announce your album that you said coming out in a year, but still, get the people hyped.
Yeah, sure. You can find me on TikTok or Instagram. It's Riley._Wallace, RILEY._Wallace. I post content up there. I post things from live shows. I post advertisements for upcoming shows. By the way, December 6th, I'll be at Tapped. It's a bottle shop bar room. It's a real cozy place. Come on down. It's not too far from campus. It'll be a great time. You can also find me on Facebook. It's just my name, Riley Wallace. I'm posting the same kind of great content. And the song is called Poor Man's Blues. Hopefully it'll be out here in February, but you'll have to keep up with my Instagram to find it.
Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Thank you.